Hi, Aries. Welcome to your weekly read. We are going to do a read for midweek here. This is Wednesday up until the end of this weekend. And then I'll also jump in and do fresh reads on Monday. Okay. So let's take a look. We're going to do a read, and what we're going to focus in on is your overarching energy. And then we'll get messages from Spirit, what Spirit wants you to know most. Career, money, finance, and then love. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive in. I hope all is well, Aries. Thank you all for your likes, subscribes, and shares. I so appreciate it. And I'm excited to do this read for you here. This will be some fresh energy coming at you on Wednesday. Okay. So let's dive in and take a look. And what is your overarching message that is important for Aries this week? Okay. That wanted to come out. Seemed to be pretty quick. Okay. So something want to make itself known right away. So maybe that you're at a square at something. Okay. So, this could be that you might feel that there is some sort of perhaps disharmony. Okay. Now, this could be disharmony within you, or this could be around you in some sort of way. Now, I know we're in Mercury retrograde up until I think, what is it, like September 3rd or something of the sort. But in any event, this is really focusing in on maybe you're going through some sort of transformation, and this is like seeing something with your third eye, and this is like your vision. Okay, you feel that there might be a challenge, and to get this transformation to your vision in some sort of way. All right. This is what I'm getting, especially from this card. I mean, her third eye is highlighted. So it tells me that there is an opportunity to go within and tap within. So interesting. It also could be that, when a planet is at square with one another, it usually means that there is some sort of disharmony, all right, in terms of the energies. So maybe that this disharmony is only because you're going through some sort of transformation and you can't quite, see the other side quite yet. But let's get into this and let's take a little bit further, and we'll see kind of what comes up with you. But I feel that it's an opportunity for you to focus in on maybe that, gosh, it's like you're 90 degrees from something. Like you are at, from it could be you in a transformation. Okay. Could be that, it could be also that you are just 90 degrees away from the completion of a transformation of some sort. Okay, that could be the case too. It could also be that you are your inner conflict with inside. That's what I'm getting. That's like there is maybe some stress in your life that you need to work on in order to bring about harmony, because this is all about a transformative period, and this she's looking to get some sort of balance, and it's a meditative process. I see. Let's just take a look and see what comes through. This could just be that there are if you are outwardly if there's challenges and disharmonies, it could manifest conflicts with other people. Okay. But it's mostly just an expression of underlying tension within usually the person themselves. So it's not so much you. So it could be that you're trying to gain balance with the disharmony around you. Let's take a look and see what wants to come through and how this is going to relate. So let's take a look at what that is. We'll put that right there, and then let's go ahead and dive in. So this is going to affect all your other reads, but it could be that there just is that disharmony around you, and you're seeking the balance, and you're keeping your third eye on that internal vision of balance. Many of you, that is the case. So let's dive in. Let's take a look at what Spirit wants you to know most. Okay. What do we get? Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys, the 10 of Cups and the Emperor energy. Oh, geez. Oh my gosh. And what else do we have? And the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. See, I feel like you're just there. You're at the end of putting something to an end. It's like you have closed out, had some sort of completion with the 10 of Wands. Tens about, this could be, you guys, usually the 10th house is career and vocation and your achievement in this world. So maybe that there is you're finding balance. And even though that there's challenges within a situation, that you are maintaining your vision and keeping in alignment as you transform, okay? As you build up and you step outside your comfort zone. I get that you have achieved, like, it's like letting go of the burdens that aren't yours. So making sure that you have a meditative process, that you create healthy boundaries around you. The 10 of Cups is long-term happiness and fulfillment. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I feel that you reach some sort of long-term happiness and fulfillment. Keep your eye on the prize. That's that vision right there, okay? That's that vision that wants to come through, that she's keeping her third eye on, okay? So keep your balance in the vision and transform towards your vision, okay? And this is keeping your eye on the long-term happiness. Some of you could have experienced this. It's kind of like you're in happiness after the 10 of Wands, right? And it brings in some sort of strong, solid foundation. Now, this could be you creating this strong, solid foundation, Aries energy, or this could be someone around you that is a boss, and there is some sort of fulfillment, okay? I do get the Queen of Swords, which is fair and just, talking things over. If anything is cloudy, okay, if there's anything cloudy and within a situation, she brings forth fairness, insight, creative insight, or reasoning of the mind. She's all about, the mind here. So I feel that you're putting something on strong, solid ground with reasoning of the mind, and not carrying burdens that aren't yours, letting go of the burdens that you don't need to carry anymore. You're focusing in on you're to focus in on your 10 of Cups. What's going to bring long-term happiness for you? So Spirit wants you to kind of check in with what brings balance, okay? Because there's a transformative period right now that you could be going through. But let's dive in. I'll put this over here on the side, but I want to take a look at anything more that comes through for you, anything more that Spirit wants you to know. Let's take a look at what else we get. Yeah, you're making progress on your long-term happiness right now. See, you always have to kind of move forward and look at the whole read as a whole and not just the pieces, because that can kind of get you lost and a little frustrated at the time. So I get here that you're putting something like to an end. It's like I feel that you're making progress on your long-term happiness and fulfillment. You're looking at your world and you're being strong and you are plowing through what it is that you want that's going to get you to this 10 of Cups here, okay? So this is beautiful. Putting something on strong, solid ground, there's been some conflict. Now that's why, and it's funny because it's right in alignment with, the challenge and harmony. There's been some sort of conflict within a situation, okay? Give me more on this conflict within a situation, okay? What is the conflict? What do we get? The conflict is a new beginning. It's a new beginning and being able to cut cords of the past. And then what else do I get? And I get the 10 of Cups again. Oh, you guys, this is powerful. So this tells me that there's some sort of rebirth here. It's like there's some sort of, you were having some sort of conflict of to get a strong, solid foundation. And this is saying you're on to a new beginning. Treat this as an adventure right now, okay? This is focusing in on a brand new beginning. This is, adventure, moving forward. And I do get you're cutting the cords of the past. And so hence a new beginning. And that this cutting of the cords could be something that was a burden for you, okay, is what I get, Aries. And it was standing in the way of your long-term happiness. And then I get the 10 of Cups. You're cutting the cords of the past, and you're on a brand new beginning. And this is towards your fulfillment, okay, is what I'm getting. But there's been some conflict towards that, okay? So quite interesting. There's been some sort of conflict towards that in terms of moving towards that. And then I get the Queen of Swords, of course, and then I get cutting out any sort of old way of thinking, doing, or being that was just weighing you down, guys. It was weighing you down, and it wasn't being light on your feet. It wasn't getting you towards your 10 of Cups. And since you got the 10 of Cups twice, and you're cutting the cords. The cutting of the cords brings forth fulfillment, and that's why you got the 10 of cups right after that card. And so I think that you're kind of cutting through, and you know what brings detrimental toxicity in some sort of way, in or brings you in bondage to something, and you're well aware of what this is. It's kind of like you're strong, you'll cut through this, but you'll have a conversation, and you allow words to be exchanged, but nothing's going to get past you here. I feel that in the situation, it's like this is having that keen sense of perception in the mind to know what this looks like and know best how to stay away from it. Okay, you know the little nuances that lead up to that. So let's take a look at anything more. This is powerful, guys. I'm glad to see this. The 10 of cups twice. And just something was standing in the way of getting you your 10 of cups, and you had to kind of let that go. Devil energy, give me cards on that, on what this is for Aries. What do we get? Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, being very intuitive about it. Yeah, and then I get the Two of Wands, which is making progress on the situation. So this is being nurturing, making progress. You're nurturing yourself, making progress. And I get the King of Cups. I get the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Wow. And the progress is in between. So I get a divine divine couple here. And this is all about making progress. So whatever it is that, if you're taking on all this energy, you're being very nurturing, balancing out emotions, and you're making great progress to get rid of this energy and cut right through it. So for some of you, this is a message that's coming through very, very strong in terms of what Spirit wants you to know most. And that's what I'm getting. So let go of the burdens, focus on your 10 of cups long term, focus on, getting that strong, solid foundation, and balance yourself in any sort of challenge or disharmony. So when you feel you're kind of getting out of your mindset and back into some sort of default programming in some sort of way that was just strengthened through repetition over the years, this is something about you knowing what this is and keeping your eye and your third eye on your vision here. Okay. Wow. Sometimes that a challenge and disharmony is good because it lets you know that you're not in alignment and something needs to change. And that's what's exactly happening here for you. Okay, what do we get? Yeah, this is allowing yourself to have faith, allow situations to unfold. Okay, don't get caught up into the situation. Okay, respond versus react. Okay, again, don't focus in on feeding the disharmony. Again, you know what that looks like, and you've cut cords within that. And so you're keeping that vision of the 10 of cups alive is what I'm getting. So, and then it's just focusing in on manifest, focusing in on I believe, it's done, align, and receive. So I think that's why you're focusing on nurturing yourself and your mind to be able to recognize any sort of toxicity that might come your way. And you are allowing the universe to serve, allowing the situation to unfold, and making sure that you respond and you don't react and you keep your manifestation alive on what you want. This is powerful, guys. Anything more you need to know what Spirit wants you to know? Okay. Anything more that wants to come through? What do we get? What do we get? It's up to you. Okay. It's up to you. So do you want to go back to that, do you want to cut out the devil type energy here and focus in on your third eye and your vision of the 10 of cups and overcome that conflict and work through it? Because there's no way around it. You got to actually really work through this, guys, is what I'm getting. But you're at the 10, you've got look at the 10 of wands, letting go, and you're being refocused two times onto the 10 of cups once again. And both times you get the 10 of cups twice and the 2 of wands twice. So it tells me that your vision is here, it is alive, and you're making progress, double progress. Okay. So it's up to you. All right. Keep doing that great work because you're doing a really good job is what I'm getting. Okay. I think the timing is just absolutely perfect right now. And let's see how that's going to play out in your career, money, finance, as well as your love life. So career, money, finance, let's go ahead and go into there. And let's take a look and see what might want to come out for you here. Okay. So career, money, finance for Aries. Hope all is well, Aries. I'm excited to see what energies present themselves this week for you here. All right. So with your mid kind of week check-in all the way to the end of the weekend, let's take a look for Aries. What do we get? Yeah. I felt that too. This is so powerful. Okay. And give me one more card for Aries. What do we get? Okay. I think I'm going to pull double on both because I'm curious. Oh, good. This can kind of talk about, whoa, that wanted to come out. Okay. Wow, you got it under control, guys. Don't even worry about it. I mean, seriously, here's the thing. In your career, it's about you're transitioning your mind and you're getting rid of the conflict in a situation. Like you're getting out of the conflicts or with people that maybe that you didn't resonate so well with. All right. But whatever the case may be, you can't change others, but you can change yourself. You can't change outer circumstances, but you can row in the different direction of the mind. So I feel that's exactly what you're doing, okay? And this is, now, for some of you, there could have been a conflict within a work environment or among peers, like everyone was out for their own, and it was really difficult, okay? So what I'm getting here is you're moving on and you're transitioning to that within the mind, okay? It starts there. Then you're looking about the investments that you've made within your life or in your career and what has prospered. It's kind of like you put all this work in and you're waiting for a result right now, okay? You're waiting for the results. Should I continue on this here? I've been very, very strong. And this is about having faith. Sevens is about, like, it could be that you're thinking about a partnership or a connection or alliances with others. And what you are trying to do is to stay above the competition in some sort of way. You put all this work in, or what can I do to keep others at bay and stay on top? And I feel that's what you're doing right now, is that you're doing a really good job of getting rid of, and this could even be from that mindset change, getting rid of all these thoughts and things that are provoking you or in the outside environment, and you're standing tall and being strong, okay? And you've developed some sort of treasure at this moment, and you're stopping for a moment and having faith in what you do, okay? So let's get a little bit more and see what comes through. Okay, let's look at these two cards before we do that here. But I feel that you're stopping for a moment, you're staying above ground. You know what it looks like when you're emotionally unfulfilled. So you're reflecting on that. All right. And then you're finally, and this is all about balancing that out. You needed to take one last look at this. And I feel that you guys are right on that tail end, because you're going to be using these two cups wisely here, but you're reflecting. And then this is now you're balancing it out. Now it's time. You once you do this, is you don't want to keep going back to this. And if you do, you keep wanting to, you need to kind of focus in on having that strength in order to kind of switch that over and again focus in on that positivity, that I am, and how to manifest. You still want to focus on your 10 of cups, okay? So this is how you're going to use these two cups, knowing that you came from this. Now you balance things out, Sagittarius energy. So whatever it is that you're moving on from, the conflict in a connection or situation, you're above ground. You know what you came from, and you're reflecting on that, so you learn that lesson. The only way to learn it is to look right at it, right? Is to look right at it, and acknowledge the emotions surrounding it. So then you can take off that black cloak and you can turn around and grab these two cups and move on with your life. Okay. And I feel that those two cups that are behind this person is the two cups that the temperance energy is balancing. So it's balancing out the emotions, but you had to look at it one last time, and you had to go to the core of the situation. And I feel that's exactly what you did. So this could have been in a career situation, but you're looking for balance here is what I'm getting. Okay, let's get a little bit more that might want to come through for you here. What else do we get coming through? So now that you're there, now that you're balancing things out emotionally, right? And you know you moved in a different direction, so you're not doing the same thing that you've done before. You're standing on higher ground in a situation, okay? I think that you're moving forward with alliances that are, again, harmonious and do not offer that kind of conflicting energy. I think you changed your mind. When you change that inner, you change the outer, okay, is what I'm getting. Okay, what else do we get here? What do we get? What is this? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all right? Queen of Wands, powerfully changing and making, focusing in on optimism, the golden rule, being careful, again, on how making sure that you respond versus react, treating others as you would want to be treated. And then what else do I get here? And, this is beautiful. The Two of Pentacles, balancing things out. And it's right alongside the Temperance. Yeah, you got the Two of Pentacles of balancing things out right here as well. And that's just to confirm that you're ready to use these two cups. All right. You've already gone through the three here and you're ready to, you're over the disappointment. Now it's about passionately moving forward and to use these balance, the energies and the emotions, to use the two cups wisely. Okay. So this is all about balancing emotions, guys, and transforming an old energy into optimism with the Queen of Wands. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay. So it's about what was hidden is now being lit up from the sun, and now you're rising is what I'm getting. Interesting. Anything more that wants to come through in your career? Okay. You're rising. What do we get? You're focusing in on love, loving you and all you do. You're doing a lot of observing and not getting caught up in the story. Okay. And that's, again, being in alignment with your vision. All right. When you feel a little bit offset, go into that third eye, focus in on that area, close your eyes and take a few moments for yourself. And remember, you're penning your reality. You're creating your reality right now. You're creating your life by design. And remember the first spread from Spirit? It's up to you, right? That's what it said, right? So it's about bouncing back to this, right? After moving away from this, okay? So these are just things that you need to keep in mind, that it wants you to remember in terms of your career, that you're at a perfect position to create a new reality. Some of you, it's a new job, a new business that you're focusing in on. What do you need to know about penning this new reality? Because life is kind of like this, right? It goes ups and downs, right? It's like, it's like life surfing, and this is about, catching the wave when it's here. And then, when it's not there, knowing when to observe, right? And be in the place of love. And remember, love, being in that energy, like attracts like. So you're going to attract more what you want in your career, money, and finances by being in that. What else do you need to know? The Magician energy, Gemini energy, and Virgo energy as well. But this is really focusing in on, if I can see it, if I can visualize it, I can create it. All right. And it couldn't have been one more perfect card for you here, guys. Okay. So anything else you need to know about your career, money, finance that will be important for you? Let's take a look. Anything else you need to know about career, money, finance? What do we get? Let's take a look. Let's get 3. After disappointment, achievement, and success, and a successful completion. Remember, we started out with that full energy, and that you're on a brand new beginning and adventure, and the sun is behind you. Well, you've come full circle, and now you've got this wisdom. So even though that you might be starting on a new path, it's not in the same way you did before. You've got too much information up here from the experience that you've gleaned. And I tell you why, because you've gone through the brokenheartedness. And now, whatever left you emotionally, disappointed, you now are focusing in on the successful, you've reached some sort of success. So in your career, money, and finance, there is some sort of recognition that is coming through in a wreath of success, and you're going to be celebrating, okay? You're celebrating a successful completion. Being able to overcome that old toxicity and keeping others at bay by focusing in on your transition here and keeping that vision alive and manifesting there. So you're just focusing in on that 10 of Cups, guys. What does that 10 of Cups look like for you? Because for every Aries, it's going to be different. But you are celebrating the completion of conflict, all right? You're celebrating the completion of emotional heartbreak. And you have successfully attained that. And you should be darn proud of yourself. I'm telling you guys, give yourself a hug and a pat on the back right now, okay? I'm giving you a virtual hug, and give yourself a pat on the back too, okay? Because this is powerful, okay? Really. And now it's like, now you're going after the pot of gold, especially with this new beginning. Some of you could be starting out anew in a new field, all right, is what I'm getting for some, or a new business, or for some of you, you are, focusing in on new products of some sort, different things like that, or going into a different field of work. But whatever the case may be, is that you're not the same person you used to be, okay? You're like way better. Let's take a look at your love life and what comes through for love. What do we get for love? I get some sort of partnership coming through here. Okay. So Aries, let's take a look. Wow. Showing up here. Well, of course, we get the Lovers card coming through here as well. Nice. Oh, you guys, this is really powerful. Okay. So let's leave this here. So what I'm getting here is that this could be coming together with others, collaborating with others. So I feel that maybe that for collaborating with others, maybe you're coming together with someone that in business, okay, because this is making a choice and working with another person. Now, this could be someone that you're romantically interested in, or you're doing what you love, because love can be a lot of different definitions. So I'm going to be focusing on romantic love, but I will point out a few areas, because when you get the Lovers card, Gemini energy, this could be maybe partnering up with a lover, all right, in terms of what you do, or partnering up in some sort of way in creation of something, okay? So it's almost like work and love in some sort of way. And then for others, you're making a decision on who to partner up with here. With this Lovers card, Gemini energy, and Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, you're no longer putting, I think you're walking away from a lot of investment that you've made into something with the Eight of Cups. And it takes a lot of hard work to do that. So it's like you knew it was your best interest to walk away to create something new, because you weren't going to get anywhere, it seemed like, in love with the past choice. Hence, when we got the Three of Swords, right, in your last spread, even though that it was for career, it was emotional heartbreak, all right, some sort of emotional heartbreak. And perhaps there was something that you needed to walk away from so you could have this rebirth. And it sets you on a strong, solid ground for your love life. Focusing in on love, creativity, knowing your value. You knew your value and you had to walk away, all right? It's just because a relationship takes more than one person outside of the relationship with yourself. And so if you're looking for a romantic relationship with another person, you can only do your half. You can't do the other person's half for them. So I get that you know your value, and you have empressed up in some sort of way, okay? Now, if you're masculine, this is just that feminine energy that is shining through. And then I get the King of Wands. This is a creative business owner, very creative, very charismatic. And then moving forward, Cancer energy on faith and taking action, taking outside action. So for some of you, this is someone around your vicinity, or you're taking on this energy and you're moving forward in love, and you're ready and you're having faith in love now, okay? But you had to close out a chapter previously, guys. The challenge and disharmony was getting in the way of the vision of that Ten of Cups, all right? But now you're moving forward and taking outside action on faith, is what this Chariot card talks about. So I get Cancer, I do get fire energy coming through here, and I do get Gemini energy, and and Earth as well. So Libra, comes through too. Interesting. Anything more that comes through in your love life? What do we get? Yeah, meditate on what you want, and thinking about what you want in terms of your love life. You're thinking about it. It's Six of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then what do I get here? This is the Four of Swords, getting the rest that you need. Something about getting the rest that you need, and meditation and thinking. What do we get? Helps bring forth the truth. You get some sort of truth here. It brings forth some sort of truth, all right? And then I get the Nine of Pentacles. The truth is that some of you, I feel that some of you wanted to figure out, do I want to remain independent, or do I want to have a connection? This is for some of you. I'm getting that here, okay? Maybe you're focusing in on your Ten of Pentacles, becoming, independent and wealthy and secure. But for others, it's like, I'm being in great gratitude for where you're at. So getting the rest that you need, so you can come to the truth can be revealed, and you're being in great gratitude in terms of that. Interesting. Anything more that comes through? What else do we get? What do we get? It takes time for the cycles. You are ascending right now, okay? You are expanding and into a new phase. This could even be preparation for union. Perhaps someone ran away, and there is, if this is a twin flame situation, guys, there is someone was listening to their ego, and this is letting go of any sort of a codependent relationship or situation. You've ascended, and now what's beautiful right now is that. The cycles, they need time to heal and progress, all right, is what this is talking about that. So hence you don't want to be a key on the ring of someone. It's like, what that looks like. So I feel that you're going to be able to spot that, in terms of moving forward. I think that you are evolving, and now you're going to that next phase in a relationship. Whether you're with someone or not in your love life, you are evolving, okay? And I do get, you've healed some inner child, and you've had some major growth. And so now you're moving on and you're not going to kind of focus in on third party, interference in some sort of way. Because I kept getting the threes of cups and things like that. So let's take a look. Let's take a look if anything else comes through here. Anything else that comes through? For singles, you're focusing on your home and your environment. You're making a change. Some of you could be moving, and you're getting the rest that you need because you're achieving some sort of balance in your life. Okay. For those of you that are coupled, you're just focusing in on your specialty and your coin and the vision that you want to see come true. You're getting out of your head. And you're gaining some sort of spiritual alignment in this connection about some sort of conflict. So there is a message coming through for those of you that are coupled about putting in the work, okay, and getting some sort of enlightenment about someone who wasn't putting in the work, and now there's a new opportunity, and it's about, okay, we need to make a decision. Are we both willing to put in the work? It's between two people, okay. And I do get a lot of air, pentacles, and I do get cup energy as well. And speaking of that, the Queen of Pentacles. So she's being very practical in terms of making some sort of decision right now. And I feel that you could be taking on that energy. Okay, so those of you who are coupled, you're going to decide, okay? Because there is an opportunity for revitalization, but this is up to you. Do you want that? Okay, do both parties want it? And then being able to move in that direction. Okay, anything more? Yeah, you both are reflecting each other, and I do get that there's going to be a meeting and conversing in terms of that. So it could be that, there could be an opportunity to have a cup of coffee with this person, all right, or to set up some sort of meeting like that, okay? And I feel that others that are single, you could find someone that brings the key to your heart, okay? It's about opening your heart and coming together, or getting together at a more opportune time right now, where there's been maturity that has set in some sort of way. Okay. So if you're looking for a personal read, guys, I'm going to leave it there, but you can click the link in the description box below. But yeah, this is what I'm getting, guys. So until next time, send you love and light. Smash that like button, guys. Note your comments below. And until next time, namaste.